Good morning, everyone. So in the OOPS basics, like we done the last session with the class and object, and the next thing is we done the discussion with types of variables. Okay, these two in the OOPS basis, these two we done. Today we'll discuss about types of methods. Today we'll discuss about types of methods. Okay. So before going to that one, we'll discuss with method. What is method? What is the purpose of the method? Okay. The main purpose of the methods which are used to perform the operations, which are used to perform the operations, perform the operations, or you can say actions, I will show you some example, then we'll get the some clarity on the methods. I'm taking some notepad. You can assume here we have the two persons, and what they are doing is they are doing, one person is transferring the amount, okay, another person is receiving the amount, right? So one person I am taking the Krishna phone pay, okay, Krishna phone pay. This is the phone pay number, and so the person is trying to send the 5,000 rupees. Amount is 5,000 rupees. Are you guys clear with my point? Balance is amount. I would say the amount is int balance. The person is trying to send 5,000 rupees. Okay, the person is trying to send 5,000 rupees. So when I select on the 5,000 rupees, in the phone pay we'll get the send option, right? Send option. And whenever you click on the send option, then the money debited from this account Krishna phone pay number, and the money will be credited to some others phone pay number. Here I am taking some Madhu, and this is the phone pay number, phone pay, and this is the phone pay number, and here the amount is debited, here the amount is credited. Okay, who is doing this action? Where we have the method, that is the transfer method. Okay, whenever you click on the send option, so internally the transfer method will be activated, and it will debit 5,000 amount from this account, and it will do the credit 5,000 amount to this account. Okay, this is the action we can achieve with the help of method. Are you guys clear with my point? Okay. And this is a one normal example, not only this one. So methods is the very important topic. So methods, generally the methods which are used to perform the operations or actions. Perform the operations or actions. Okay. Okay. Hmm. So here the thing is, while declaring the method signature, we have to follow some standards. What are the some standards? First one is the return type. Return type is mandatory while declaring the method signature, method declaration. So the first thing is return type is mandatory. Return type is mandatory. Okay. So return type is mandatory. Return type is mandatory. Okay. Return type is mandatory. That is the first thing. And second thing is Second thing is parameters. Parameters. Second one is the method name. Method name is also mandatory. Mandatory. Okay. Third one is parameters. Parameters are parameters are optional. Optional. Okay. So here in the return type, if the method don't want to return, if the method don't want to return anything, don't want to return anything, you can use, we will use void. Are you guys clear with my point? The main purpose of methods, the main purpose of methods which is used to perform the operations or actions. Operations or actions. Okay, what kind of operations I try to explain in psychology example. Okay, and the basically here you can remember the method is containing two parts. Method is containing two parts. Containing two parts. What are the two parts? Method declaration and method signature. Method declaration and method block. Method, this is the first part. Second part is, this is the first part, and the second part is method block. Okay, method block. So whenever you are declaring the method declaration, so we need to follow the rules. Declaration, we need to follow the rules. What are the rules? First one, whenever declaring the method, the first one, return type. Return type is mandatory. Okay, that is the step number one. In the step number two, method name. Method name is also mandatory. Method name is also mandatory. And third step, parameters. Parameters are mandatory or optional? Optional. Okay, for example, if you see I am writing like this, like int m1, and from this is the scope of, this is the scope of the m1 method, right? This is the scope of the m1 method. So if you see void is the return type, m1 is the method signature, and this is the parenthesis. So you can take the parameters, that is our wish, based on the requirement you can take any parameters. You can take, okay, the parameters you can take anything. The parameters you can take anything. At the time of declaring the method, we need to follow the syntax. This one, return type, method name, and parameters. Return type is mandatory, method name is mandatory, parameters are the optional. Parameters are the optional. Okay, this is clear. This is clear. So I will write the syntax. Syntax for the method declaration. Syntax for the method declaration. So we need to write the return type. Return type you can take, for example, in my case, if I take the string, and you can take the m1, m2 method name, and then if you mention like this is the method declaration. Okay, method declaration, and if you mention the scope of the curly braces, and opening curly braces and close curly braces, we can say scope of the method block. This is the scope of the method block, and this is the method declaration. Method declaration, method signature, the both are same. Okay, both are same. Are you guys clear with my point? Okay, when the here one more point you can remember. When the method has the return type, when the method has return type, it has to return the same value. It has to, it has to return the same value. It has to return same value. And one more important point is, when the method has the return type, when the method has return type, when the method has to return type, it has to, the return statement should be the last line of the block. Return statement should be, return statement, return statement should be last line of the block. Last line of the block statement, last line of the block statement, method block. So these are the few points. For example, we'll try to see some combinations here. mm, this is the string. Now here I am doing, for example, I am taking the string and the method name is full name. Okay, and here I would like to take f name comma. So can I take like this? This is valid or invalid? F name comma, here I will take the L name, and then from here to here this is the scope of the curly brace. This is valid or invalid? This syntax is valid or invalid? Hmm? If you read this line, okay, when the method has the return type, okay, the return type, the return the return statement should be the last line of the method block. Okay, if you see, full name is the method name and string is the data type of the method name. So when the method has the I would say return type, then it has to, the last line should be the return statement. The last line should be the return statement. So for example, return, and then here we will pass something, last name, first name, will pass like this. But the thing is, last line return statement should be the last line of the statement. Okay, and then okay. So here, if you see, if I take like this, like int m1 comma, here I am passing some parameters, int a comma, I would say int b, and should I take like this? This is valid or invalid? Huh? Uh, Valid only. You need to take the return statement. Return statement. Okay. Return. I can take a plus b. A plus b. Okay. Okay. Fine. Now, if you see, I am taking the string as the data type, and I am taking some name. Okay. I am taking some name like I would like to mention some product details. Product details is the method name, and here, if you see here, I am passing int a comma and string b. So should I take like this? So here we have the return statement also. Return statement also. Return statement. I am passing some dummy message here about product details. Okay. If I write like this is valid or invalid? Valid. Valid. Here the thing is, we need to remember the thing is, we can pass any parameter. We can pass that is related to integer parameters. We can pass any string parameters. We can pass any parameters. We can pass any parameters. Are you guys clear with my point of? So at the time of declaring the methods, we need to follow the syntax. So what is the method? Why we are using the methods? Methods are the actions. Methods are the actions. If you see here, there is not only this one. So as of now I am teaching, so that is also an action, right? Any action coming by the object, we can make it as the method. We can write it as the method. While writing the method, we need to follow the syntax. What are the first one? First one is the the first step is the return type is mandatory, method name is mandatory, and then the next third one is the parameters are the optional. Based on the requirement, we will take the parameters. Okay, when the method has the return type, it has to return the same value. For example, if you see, I will write one more combination. Now here I am returning, for example, here if I try to return the integer values, that is the if I read the int a, this is valid, invalid. Why? Because return type should be string only. Return type should be string only. Also return statement should be last line of the block, last line of the method block, last line of the method block. Are you guys clear with my point? These are the few combinations. We can take the boolean data type. Boolean is the data type, and you can take any number. Valid age, a valid age is the method name. Here you can pass some int age equal to, from here to here, this is the scope of this one, and here I am passing some if block age is less than 20, then it will display some message. Will mention 18, 21 will mention 21, and here we will display some message. System dot out dot I will write SOP. Here we will write some dummy message. Here is you are eligible, uh, you are eligible for marriage now. Marriage is okay. Marriage, okay. We are passing as the input to here, and it will validate. So here you can mention greater than. Okay, if the age is greater than 21, then it will display you are eligible for marriage. If the age is less than, then it will display else message. It will display else message. Okay, it will display else message, right? It will display else message. Here we will display else message. So the boolean in case of boolean, it will return the either true or false, either true or false. Okay, so in that case we will use the boolean data types. We have the double, all the primitive data types we have now. Like you can take all the data types. Double you can take, float you can take, anything you can take, but any data type you can take, the structure should be the same. Return type, method name, parameters. When the method has the return type, it has to return the same value, and when the method has the return type, and it has to return, the return statement should be the last line of the block statement. Okay, so few I will write some programs on it, then we'll get the some clarity on it. This is the class, right? Demo is the class. Okay, demo class. Now we are discussing about the methods. Okay, so first we'll take the string method. String method I am taking, full name is the method name, and I am passing two parameters. Int a, int not int string, f name, comma, string last name. Okay, so if you observe here, this one you can write in two ways. First one, I would say you can take a equal to f name. Okay, and then second one is string b equal to last name, and then here you can return here you can concatenate string c equal to a plus b. Okay, now in the return statement you can mention c, okay. This is the one approach. Are you guys clear with my point? Taking the parameters, storing here. So instead of writing these all the things, you can write sequence, simply write in one statement also. You can simply write one statement also. How will you write? So instead of writing these all the statement, you can take the return statement, and then f and name plus l name. Done. Instead of writing all the statements, so instead of writing four statements, we can write in one statement. We can write one statement, right? This is clear. Okay, so after this point, so the basically the methods are divided into two types. Methods are divided into two types. What are the two types? One is the instance method, and the second one is static methods. Okay, we'll try to go with instance method. Instance method is also called as object methods, object level methods. Okay, object level methods, and static methods is also called as class level methods. Class level methods. Okay, we'll discuss one by one. We'll get the clarity on it. So in the last session, we done the instance variables and static variables, right? So the same way here also. In case of static variables, the JVM immediately it will allocate the memory for the static methods, and for instance method, the JVM will allocate the memory when once we create the object. Okay, methods are divided into two types. One is the instance method. Second one is the static method. Instance methods are also called as object level methods, and static methods is also called as class level methods. Okay, now the structure for every method, the rules is same. Okay, instance method and static methods, every method is same. Okay, so first we'll discuss with the instance method, and in the instance method, the syntax should be like below. I'm taking the syntax. How to take the return type. If the method don't want to return anything, then you can mention the return type. Okay, void. If the method don't want to return anything, at the time you can mention the void. Okay, this is clear. This is the syntax for the instance method. Now you guys observe, clearly observe. Hmm. This is the scope of the class. Okay, for every program, execution will started from the main method. Okay, so for that purpose I am taking the main method. I am taking the main method. Okay, every program execution starts from the main method. Now I am taking one method. The method is custom method. These methods is also called as user defined methods. User defined methods are custom methods. Are you guys clear with my point of custom methods? Custom methods are user defined methods. User defined methods. But predefined methods, where we have the main method is the predefined method. Main method is the predefined method, right? So in the custom methods or we can say user defined methods. It is divided into two types: instance method or static methods, right? Now here I am taking one method, that is void m1 method. Void m1 method or some display method. I am taking some display name, and from here to here I am taking something system.out.println sysout statement. Here I am displaying display message display message calling, display method calling. Okay, are you guys clearly observe what I am doing? This is the one method, and here also we have the one method. This is the main method. Here also I am taking one statement, sysout statement. Here what I am writing is main method calling. Main method calling. As of now is clear, guys. I have the class. The class is having two methods. One is the predefined method. Second one is the custom method. This is my custom method. This is the predefined method. Okay. So if I execute this file, then what should I get the result? First it will print the main method, and then next it will display custom method. You say that one, right? Okay. Huh? Mm. So that's the thing. If I run this one, if you see here, it is printing only the main method. Why only the main method? In the file we have the another method also, but it is printing the why only the main method. Why? Because the JVM know only predefined method. The JVM will knows only the method that is the predefined method. Okay, it will knows only the method that is the predefined method. So that's why every program execution start from the main method. Okay, the methods, the JVM knows only the main method. This is our custom method. Okay, this is our custom method. Based on the requirement, we will create the custom methods. But the JVM don't know those custom methods, right? So that's why we have to tell to the JVM, this is my custom method. Please call to my custom method also. We need to tell to the JVM. By default, it won't execute our custom methods. By default, it won't execute our custom methods. We have to tell to the JVM. Okay, so that point I am writing here. By default, JVM for our custom methods. By default, JVM custom methods. By default, JVM won't execute. By default, JVM won't execute. Won't execute. We have to tell to the JVM. We have to tell to the JVM. Then only it will. We have to tell to the JVM. Then only it will. It will execute. It will execute the custom methods. It will execute the custom methods. This is clear, guys. The JVM knows only predefined method. JVM don't know custom methods. This is our methods. We know this is the custom method, but the JVM don't know this custom method. We have to tell to the JVM. Then only the method will be accessed and that method will be executed. Okay, the methods are two types, right? So this method is belonging to which category? Custom methods and instance method. Okay, this is the instance method, right? This is the instance method. So how will you access the instance method? We can access the instance method by using the object. Okay, I am creating the object. So this is the main method. Inside the main method, I am telling to the JVM. I am telling to the JVM. Okay, what I'm for calling this object. Simply I am creating the object for the demo, and then so this object I need to store in some reference variable, and then demo dot I'm tell to the JVM. I'm calling. I'm mentioning in the main method demo dot display, and then I'm saving this one, and then if I run this one, run as Java application. Now if you see, the main method is executing, display method is also executing. Custom methods we have to tell to the JVM, then only the JVM will execute. If you not tell to the JVM don't execute. Okay, now I will write some other methods as well. For example, here I would like to write I am writing the string full name. Okay, here I am passing as the string f name, comma string last name l name. Okay, from here to here, this is the scope of this one. Okay, so here I am returning some return f name plus l name. F name and then l name. Okay, this is the custom method, right? This is the custom method. So if I execute this one, the JVM don't know this method, then how it will be print? No, it won't print. So we have to tell to the JVM. By default, it won't execute our custom methods. You need to tell to the JVM, then only it will print. Okay. So now demo dot f name and l name. Here you can give. I am giving the string is I am giving as the search, and then here I am giving as the Bangalore. Okay. I'm giving the data. Okay, if I want to print out the statement, you can copy this one and you can mention inside the sysout statement. Okay, sysout statement, and then you can copy this one, and then if you run this one, then you know you get the result. Okay, search Bangalore. Are you guys clear with my point? What I'm saying? These are the custom methods. Custom methods, the JVM knows only the one method, that is the main method. Whatever the custom methods you have, if you want to call if you want to execute the custom method, you have to tell to the JVM. Where you will tell, you can tell inside the main method. Okay, whatever the methods we are mentioning inside the main method, those methods only it will consider, and those methods only it will execute. Those methods only it will execute. Okay. This is you can take a string int any method also the same thing. And now we'll try with the static method. Okay, static method. Static is the keyword, right? Static. The method name is you can take void any name. I am taking m2, and this is the scope of this one. And here I am passing some sysout statement, and here I am mentioning static m2 method calling, m2 method calling, m2 method calling. I'm saying this one. I am saying this one. So we need to tell to the JVM. If you not tell, it won't execute. So I'm telling to JVM demo dot. Our method is m2 method, right? Demo dot m2 method. This is the class name, right? Yeah. This is the static method. So in case of static method, so we need to call invoke by using the class name. By using the class name. Okay. So simply our class name is the demo dot m2 m2. Okay, I'm saving this one, and then if I run this one, we'll get the result as starting m2 method is calling. This is the basic difference. This is the major difference we need to aware. By default, the JVM won't execute the custom methods. We need to tell to the JVM, then only it will execute. Then only it will call and it will print the statements. In this area, anyone have any confusion? Any confusion in these areas? Okay, after this, basically in the methods we can find out any project, any real-time project if you take, we can find out below combinations. We can find out below combinations. Find out below combinations. Below combinations. What are the combinations? The first one combination is with the parameter. First combination is with the return type, and with the parameter. Okay. Second combination is without with the return type and without parameter. Next, third combination is without with. Third combination is without return type and with parameter. Okay. Fourth one without return type and without parameter. So this is all the four combinations. In the methods, by using the methods, we can write the below combinations. First one is the with, second one is the without. These are the four combinations. Are you guys clear with my point? If you take any program, like we have the documents, right? Java SE document. If I open Java SE document, these all are the predefined classes. If you go any package, if you go any class, so that is the combination of four combinations only. For example, if you go with any class, long buffer, if you go come down, all of the methods, right? The method name and then static methods, all methods. If you see here, mm, this is the return type, right? This is the return type and method name, no parameters, no parameter. So this method which is we have the four combination, right? So among those four combinations, this method is which belonging to which combination? With the return type, without parameters. Okay. Next one if you see here, this is the return type, method name. Okay, this is the with parameter, with the return type, without parameters. This is with the parameter, with the return type. Are you guys clear with my point? This is the combinations. With the help of four combinations in the all the project. If you go any project, these are the four combinations we have. These are the four combinations we have. Got it? So we can try to write by using those four combinations. First one, I'm going to IDE, and then so I am removing this all the things. I'm expand this one, and then I will increase the font. Okay, okay. This is the main method. So I'm trying to take the four combinations. So first one is with the parameter and sec with the parameter and with the return type. With the return type. Okay, this is the first combination. We'll try to take with the parameter meaning the method type has the return type. Okay, here I'm taking the method name is add, and here I'm passing two parameters. The parameters here I am passing is int a comma int b. Okay, I am passing two parameters, and here I am return a plus b. Okay, done. This is done with the parameter and with the return type, where you have the parameter and where you have the return type. Are you guys clear with my point? We have the return type and we have the parameter. Okay, this is with the parameter, with the return type, and with the parameter. This is the one combination. Okay, this is the combination number one. This is the combination number one. And where you have the second combination with without with the return type, and without parameter, without right? So here we need to take the parameter. For example, here if I would like to take the method name int m2 method. Okay, here you can take m1 method. Then now we can get the easy of understanding. M2 method. Here no. without parameter, no need to take the parameters. Okay, so here what I am doing, I am initializing into a equal to some 10 value. Okay, and then into b equal to some 20 value, and then here I am return a plus b. Done. This is combination of with return type and without parameters. Without parameters, are you guys clear with my point? This is the second combination. And third combination without with, okay, without a return type and with parameters. Without return type meaning void. If the method don't want to return anything, then you can take with void. Okay, so here if you see here I'm taking void m3 method, and then from here to here this is the scope of the m3 method. Here I am passing the parameters into some p comma into q, and then here I am returning a return exactly. So without return type, right? So in the time you can mention sysout statement. Okay, inside the sysout statement you can mention with p plus q, p plus q, p plus q. Done. Got it? This is the third combination. And then fourth combination basically without and without, I would say without return type and without parameters. These are the four combinations. So the method name is without return type meaning void m4, and then this is the scope of this one. Here you can simply pass directly some sysout statement. Okay, m4 method call. Are you guys clear with my point? These four combinations. Okay, combination one with a return type with a parameter. Combination number two with a return type without parameter. Combination number three without return type with a parameter, and combination number four without return type and with parameters. Okay, these four methods are custom methods or predefined methods? Custom methods. So if I execute this one, all the methods will be executed? No. Why? Because the JVM knows only one method, that is the predefined method. If you want to if you want to execute our custom methods, you have to tell to the JVM. You have to tell to the JVM. Okay. These all are the instance methods, right? So for calling the instance method is also called as object level methods. So that's why we need to create the object, and then by using that reference variable, you can call the all custom methods. Demo dot m1 method. Okay, here we need to pass the arguments. I am passing the arguments, that is 10 and then 20. Okay, done. And then second one also demo dot m2 method. M2 method also done. Okay, third one demo dot m3 method. M3 method also done. Here we need to pass this parameter 30, and then you can give any other parameter 50. Okay, this is also done. And the fourth one is demo dot m4. Demo dot m4, right? Okay, done. If I save this one, if I execute this one, then should I get the all the methods as output? No, we won't get it. So only we will get this one only. This one and this one only. Okay, if you want to get these two also return statements, so we need to mention the sysout statement. So we can write mention two statements, like you can store in some reference variable, and that reference variable you can mention. That is the one way, and you can directly mention in sysout statement also. Okay, so I am directly taking the sysout statement. Inside the sysout statement, I am passing this one. Okay, and this is the one way, and second way is like this. For example, this one you can store some reference variable, and this method data type is the int, and then here take, you can take the sys statement, and you can pass s. This is the one way, and this is the one way. Okay, how I am telling to the JVM inside the main method. If I save this file, and then if I run this one, you will get the, you will get the so this is the thing. Are you guys clear with my point? So in the methods concept, we need to understand how to declare the method declaration, and then how to call the custom methods. And these are the four combinations. These are the four combinations. What are the four combinations? With the return type, without parameters, without or not. Okay. So generally, this is the thing. This is clear, guys. So all of you read these statements. What is the purpose of the methods? Which are used to perform operations or actions. Okay, next methods is containing two parts. One is the method declaration, second one is the method block. Method declaration. Whenever you are, first one is return type is mandatory. Next, method name is mandatory. Next, parameters are optional. When the method has the return type, it has to return the same value. Next, when the method has return type, the return type should be last line of the method block. Okay. Next, for our custom methods, by default, JVM won't exist. You have to tell to the JVM, then only like the custom methods. Okay. In the methods concept, we'll be having the below combinations. What are the below combinations? With the return type, with the parameter, with the return type, without parameter, without return type, with parameter, without return type, without parameter. These are the four combinations. Okay, these are the four combinations. Now what you guys do the assignment is you can try with these four combinations and do that assignment and you can share in the group. Can share in the group. Okay. So these are the four combinations. Okay. Are you guys clear with my point? The syntax here it is. Syntax. Method declaration syntax here it is. For return type, and then method name, and here you can pass the list of parameters. List of parameters. Okay, and from here to here, this is the scope of the block. Okay. Return type, method name, list of parameters. Okay, this is all about. This is all about. So please do the practice on methods. Okay, do the assignment and you can share in the group with your names.